It's going to be something in your life that changes who you think you are. You're going to lose the ability to run as fast as you can. You're going to lose the ability to think this way you can, whatever. You give it up, but you get something else with it, wisdom and age stuff. But it's going to be something that you're going to have to lose in your life. And these skills are going to help you let it go. Because you got to let it go. I had to let that version of me go to step into this version now. It is what it is. And sometimes it can be just painful to let it go in life. If you ever lost a loved one, if you ever lost some friends, it can be painful. And that stuff starts piling up in life. And you like, man, who am I? I thought I was my grandfather's grandson. But now they're going, so who am I? I thought I was this person at Mirage or DHS or Horizon. That's over. Now what? I get fired. I get kicked out of school. I get this. Who am I? You're going to constantly be asking yourself those questions. You're going to find yourself. I love that they call this planet wellness. You're going to be finding yourself on a new planet every year of your life. And on each and every one of those planets is going to be something different. How are you going to deal with it? How are you going to deal with the new jobs? The partner leaving you. And you got all of you got your beliefs. I love how you asked about that. You got your religions, your practices. These are just things that you're going to add into it. All right. You got your mind, you got your body, you got your spirit. These are just some tools that we can add on to it. Great question. Anybody else got a question into it? All right. We're going to get into some mindfulness practices. All right. And you see people just going by, and you just eating your hot dog on a stick, you eating your burger or whatever like that, and you just see people going by. As you see the people going by, do you follow them? Do you like, oh man, I'm gonna follow this person. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna know what kind of car they drive. I'm gonna know what kind of house. No, you like sometimes you just let them go. When we're doing our mindfulness meditation, it's like letting those people go through them all. Instead of creating a story, oh, they got a red shirt on. That means they do this. They got blue pants on. So you following them with a story and creating a story with that mind. But when we in our mind, we have those thoughts. And as those thoughts pop up in our mind, we start following those thoughts along. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get my homework done. If I don't get my homework done, I'm gonna fail. If I don't fail, I'm going to high school. If I drop out of high school, I'm gonna be a loser for the rest of my life. If this happened, blah 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 blah. You start following these thoughts. But when we stay mindful, we stay right there in the moment. We stay at that food court. We stay with our own meal. We stay doing what we are doing. In our mind, what for us to stay present is to stay in our breath. You cannot breathe a breath from yesterday. It's not, you can't do that. And you can't breathe a breath from tomorrow. You can't. You can only breathe a breath from right now. And right now is the only thing you can control. You can't go back, like talking about regret. You can't go back and change anything. It's done. But that's what leads to that depression when you're just thinking, oh man, I wish this would have happened. Why did my parents do this? Why did my this, that happen? Why? You spend time over there, you get sad, you start to become depressed. You can't change the future. It ain't even here yet. Oh yeah, when I get there, this happened and this happened. You don't know. That's when you start to become anxious. Oh, this is going to happen, and I gotta have this ready, and I gotta have that ready. You don't know. The only thing you can change is right now. So if you stay in it right now, you stay in a place of calm, you stay in a place of focus, you stay in a place where you can actually handle and do something about it. When you burned out, you always in the past. Oh man, I gotta do that. You always in the future. Man, this has to happen. This mindfulness practice is just about us staying in the present. You moving and stretching and all those kind of things. You staying with your body where it is right now. You flowing with where your energy and your body is right now. How many of y'all watch anime? Y'all ever watch anime? Like, any of those cartoons, anime, even it don't matter what you watch. There's always some energy involved. Always moving energy. If you're talking about cars, you making gasoline into energy. If you're talking about Naruto, you manage your energy. If you're talking about sports, it's managing energy. You gotta learn how to manage your energy. I'm not just talking about your Red Bull, your Monster energy drink. I'm talking about your emotional energy, your physical energy, your spiritual energy. All that comes in place. And if you don't manage it, something else or someone else will. So you learn how to relax yourself, calm down, and breathe. You learning to notice when your shoulders are tight, your hands are tight. Right now, how many notice that if y'all clench your jaw or not when you get mad or angry or when you stress, you start grinding your jaw? Or that little twitch or my man right here, been moving our pinky, tapping our heels and stuff like that. We don't notice how much energy leaves out of our body until we start to manage and control it, be aware. This mindful meditation practice is called brain. Everybody say brain. Brain. RAN. R stands for recognize. You got to recognize what's going on in your body and your mind right now. What's happening? Why do I feel like this? Why am I moving? Why am I not moving? Why is my breath a little short? Why am I not breathing? And having that awareness of it. Oh, okay, I'm aware now, and my shoulders up here. I'm aware now. I'm balling my feet up. I'm balling my hands up. I'm aware that I'm zoning out, whatever it is. And then we start that investigate. Where did this come from? Where did this thought come from about my cousin from way back in the day? Where did this thought come from about this grade that I passed? I cheated, but I knew I made it anyway. And then the end in this range, the end is the hardest part. The end is the nurture. Y'all know what it means to nurture? It's in like the color. It's like nature nurture, I think. To take care of. Take care of, Sam. Yeah, yep. Nurture means to take care of. Like mothering, loving, caring for, nurturing. Nurturing is the hardest part because we have forgotten how to nurture ourselves. Or maybe we haven't even talked about it. We criticize ourselves more than anything. When we get into our minds, we start picking on ourselves. Man, why you don't have those shoes? Why you don't have that look? Why aren't you that smart? Why aren't you that respected? Why don't you have this, that? You start breaking yourself down. You're picking yourself apart. I look too good. I don't look good enough. I'm too fat. I'm too tall. I'm too skinny. I'm too this. We start breaking ourselves down. And as we break ourselves down, we start losing even more and more and more of that energy, that emotional energy, that mental energy. And we need the energy to get through life. If we keep giving this energy out, we are going to be burned out. We're going to be on a dark planet. We're going to be in a black hole. We don't want to be in there right now. So these breathing practices, being able to re-energize ourselves, refocus ourselves. The moving practice, we're able to get up and get our energy going and feel good and relax in our body. And this mindful practice. You're going to jump into a mindful practice where you're able to do the rain thing. Recognize, have a sense of awareness, investigate what's going on, and then nurture ourselves. On the count of three, we clap. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay. I didn't say three. No. We got to stay in the moment. So many times in life we get stuck on that two, and we stay there. Oh man, remember in high school we used to do this. Remember in elementary we used to do this. Or we get so stuck on that three. Man, I can't wait to get that $1,000,000. I can't wait to leave this behind and leave that. What about the moment? We're gonna practice staying in the moment. I'm gonna count from 10 to 1. Every time you hear a number from me, it's gonna be a reminder to stay in the moment, a reminder to breathe. That's it. Just take a breath. Let's all sit up nice and tall. You know, if you want to, you can lay back in these comfy chairs. Just get comfortable, whatever that means for you. Get comfortable. Yep, relax. You might want to lay down or anything like that. That's cool too. And as you get comfortable, go ahead and pick your toes up in your shoes. Don't crease the J's. You know, relax it, let them down. Now you're aware of your toes. Go ahead and relax your ankles. Relax the shins. The knees are relaxed. The legs. Feel that relaxation move up into the hips, the lower back. Feel comfortable. Go ahead and breathe into the belly. I want you to notice how the belly rises when you inhale and falls when you exhale. If you want to even close your eyes, let your face relax. Let your chest be relaxed. Go ahead and relax the jaw. No biting down, clenching. Let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Let that relax. The cheeks of your face are relaxed. The nose, the eyes. Relax the back of the neck. The back of the skull. The top of the skull. Just breathe. For 10, relax and breathe. Stay focused on the breath. 9, 8, 7, chill. 6, relax. 5, 3, 3, 2. Take a big inhale here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next inhale. Bring the arms over the head. You stretch the legs out. Stretch, 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 stretch. Ah, that you do good, 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 good. Ah, good job. Derek, like you want to sleep? It's all right, cool. Relax and chilling. How y'all feel? Good. Good. Tired. How was that for y'all? Were y'all able to stay correct? Were y'all able to recognize what's going on in your body? These are some tools I'm giving you today. If you practice them, when burnout comes, when that accident comes, when that crisis, when that situation comes, you got some tools to lean on. If you enjoy where you are right now, you can come back to this place of comfort, relax, feeling good. And you can use this to reach any of those goals that you have, even for right here. Meet new people, see a new view, relax, have a new experience. All right. Anybody have any questions? Any comments? Cool. Uh, Make sure y'all follow me on that yoga dude on all social medias and stuff. Yes, sir.
I have questions. You said you do therapy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do psychotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's that like? Is this different from like normal therapy?
A psychotherapist is so therapy has a bunch of different techniques, right? Just like we talked about cars, you got a bunch of different motor types, you got a bunch of different cylinders and stuff, but they all get you from A to B, and it just depends on what kind of how fast you and your brother for. You know, if you want to go off road because you got some off road issues, if you want to go fast on the freeway, whatever, it's just different. You just got to find out what speed for you works for you. Psychotherapy is a psychotherapy that comes from a different school of thought and stuff. And then you got light therapy, you got the therapy, behavioral therapy that helps you deal with more behavior. So whatever it is you're looking for, family therapy, individual therapy, couples therapy, you can just find that therapy to turn you towards what it is that you have to say. Come on with your questions, Junior. Love it. Thank you so much. You guys got any questions about yoga, mental health, anything like that, wellness? All right, well, thank y'all for coming to Planet Wellness.
Yeah.
Come on.
When that accident first happened, did you have like a mindset of like regret? And if you did, how did you get past that mindset?
I had a mindset of right out there. I was afraid, like, what is going to happen to me next? I thought I just threw my life away. I thought I was like couldn't remember. I was so much shame, so much guilt was there, and one day at a time, I'm still getting through it. So get these practices in place where I took some time to really be quiet with myself and listen to all those negative things that were coming up and be like, that was a negative incident. That don't mean I'm a negative person. Replacing all those negative things with positive things. Being able just to sit and be aware of it, a big thing. But yoga, and just in general itself, to make it short, being able to go to a yoga class and rebuild my body, rebuild my mind was very instrumental to get back on my feet.
I forgot another question when you were talking about.
Did that answer your question, Eric?
Yeah, I said like one more to do.
Okay. We're gonna go. We'll come right back.
So yeah, since you were talking about like mindful things, like what you're talking about, like talking bad about yourself, like bringing yourself down, and you're saying like, oh, you don't have money, you know this, but I've seen some people like say that, and then that motivates them to do the work now.
100%. And like I said, it's that sense of awareness of this is where I'm at now, and then this is where I'm going. This is where I'm getting to. So I'm going to use this as fuel. But if you stay there, If I would have stayed in a place where I ate nothing, food, I did this, I would have stayed there. But doing practices where I'm able to recognize, okay, this is what's going on. This is what's happening in my body. This is what's happening in my mind. Being able to breathe and relax, I'm able to use that to get out of there and go to the next place. So yes, all that, you have to be aware of where you are. If you're like, I'm broke, I'm crusty, I'm musty, I'm dusty, and I want to change it, use that as fuel. But you gotta be aware of that first. You can't be there and blame everybody else for it. Oh, I'm broke because my parents ain't giving me money, or this person did this, or I'm from the desert and nobody does this from the desert. If you stay in that mindset, you'll stay there. But if you use that as a tool to go forward and, okay, this is where I'm at right now, let me go forward. But if you don't never recognize it, you're always gonna blame somebody else for it or try to find a way to escape it. Oh man, this is my life right now. I'm broke, let me just drink and whatever, that's all I can do. Does that make sense? Anybody else first? Okay, cool.
Besides these practices, do you have any like advice how to like get out the mindset of like self-blame?
Definitely positive affirmations. And positive affirmations, not just going on YouTube, but you can do and find somebody to hear you, somebody else that you can hear saying good things. But you start practicing positive affirmations for yourself. Write them down, put them on your mirror, put them in your notebook, put them in places that you're going to see. Start listening to positive music and positive things. If all you hear all day long is I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm low and I'm that and I'm that. I love the music. I grew up on music like that. But you also gotta find a place to have some positivity in your mind. Bring that in. Bless you. Find some positive friends. You know, you got that one friend that's always positive and happy and doing stuff in life, but you don't want to be around them because he makes you kind of feel like, man, I wish I could be positive and stuff too. Or find some new friends to be around the people who are thinking positive. Because what's in here creates what's out here. If your life is full of people who complain, if your life is full of people who down and think they ain't got nothing, they ain't gonna ever have nothing, that starts affecting your brain. Start putting yourself in positive positions. And if you can't do that physically, you sure could do it on YouTube. I can give you a couple people that you can listen to on a daily basis to start putting some positive things in your mind. If you wanna read, you can read. You can watch positive movies, you can listen to positive clips, but you gotta start changing that story in your mind and start to believe something different about yourself. And that starts by putting new things in. Somebody gave you some negative things that weren't true, and you believed them. And that's okay, we all do that. Now you gotta start believing some new things about yourself. One more thing. Achieve one small thing. Can you do a push-up?
Yeah.
Can you do 10 push-ups?
Yeah.
Can you do 10 push-ups for 5 days?
Yeah.
5 days straight?
Yeah.
Have you done that before?
Like do 10 push-ups, next day do 10 push-ups. Yeah.
You achieved something then. So that changed the story. If you ever got in your mind, I'm a loser, I can't do nothing. But I can do 10 push-ups a day. I can make sure I text this person back. I can make sure I at least do these little small things. I can't make sure I remember to draw at least one line or something a day. Or say hello to my grandmother, a nice lady. Do one small thing a day. And you're like, okay, that's me. That's who I really am. And then when that thing that does mess up or whatever, you can still look back into it. Like, well, at least I'm doing this. I'm still moving forward. At least I'm reading books, listening to positive stuff. At least I'm being positive with other people. That's another big thing. I got so many. Let me slow down. Give positivity to somebody else, and it'll come back to you. If all the time you just talking about people, look at their shoes, look at their jacket, look at this person busted, they this and that. That's because that's what's in your mind. But if you tell somebody, hey man, I like that jacket. You did good in class today. I respect how you do this. The more you give, the more it'll come back to you.